Hey y'all, Savannah here, and today I'm going to talk to you about Essential Elements, this new course that I'm working on. Is it a course? Yes, but it's more. So I'm putting together a directory of sorts. It's a Essential Oils 101 type thing. It's going to tell you, it's for beginners to learn what essential oils are, how to use them, how to talk about them, because the FDA doesn't like for us to. So how to talk to them without making them angry about them. Not to them. Don't talk to them. Don't tell them. It's going to be a how to use them. Did I mention that part already? I don't know. Okay, it's going to be a how to use them, what they are, which ones are safe to ingest, which ones are not. It's going to talk about the hot oils, which are hot oils. They're basically what they like. Cinnamon is a hot oil. Oregano is a hot oil, and what that means, and what cautions you need to do with those. I plan on adding to it as we go. It's going to be like an ever-growing thing. I don't think it's going to have like a finished date. Like, it'll have a launch date. Once I get enough content on there to keep you busy for a while, it'll launch. But then I'll be continually adding things to it as we go. And but it's also going to be a directory. So if you're not new to essential oils and you don't need like the basic information to it, it's going to be a place that you can go and look up each oil and what it does and what it's good for and what are the cautions on it and all of that good jazz. So what else is going to be on there? I have a thing right here. Let me look over at it. Which oils are good for beginners, the lingo and the directory. Because the FDA frowns on a lot of things, you'll find a secret language in oil people who do oils and whatnot. There's a language that you need a code. It's so cool, right? So cool. It's not that in depth. But for example, a lot of books are written for essential oils in certain cases. Like I have this one at hand right here. Let me grab it for you and I'll explain it a little bit more in depth. So this book, which is where I get a lot of my info. I have another one not presently in reach. But it has things in it that tell you how to do things. And instead of saying okay, right here. Instead of saying digest blend or digest zen, which is a doTERRA, because this book was written specifically for doTERRA oils. I went over that in another video. I don't know if you've seen it or not. Probably not, because I'm going to use this as an intro. But anyway, so this book and the other one I have are specifically written for doTERRA oils. So whereas it says digest blend, what they mean is digest zen. And the detoxification blend, I believe, is purification or purify, which is another blend. But I don't have the key right in front of me and I don't know all of them. And let's just turn the page here. Encouraging blend, I believe they are referencing elevation. Focus blend is in tune. Headache relief is what is that? Oh, God, it's a blend. Headache relief is, I don't know, grounding blend, invigorating blend, whatever. It's going to be, the directory is going to be on this course / directory / ever-growing piece of library content, per se. Does any of that make sense at all? It's gonna be a place where you can go and find all of the information that you need on essential oils. Let me scroll down here a little bit. I'm just gonna grab my laptop. Okay. Law surrounding oils, the 3 ways of using oils, which is topically, diffusing, and ingesting. Quality matters. Lots of frauds out there. Always make sure you're getting your oils, whoa, blurry, from a reliable source, because there's so many out there that are not what they actually say they are, and it can be really dangerous if you're ingesting oils that are not oils. Okay, so important, so important, so important. Hot oils, and then I got some blends and the lingo. And if you're interested in making a business out of oils, I know you know a lot of people do that. I do that, and I've got some stuff on here on how to do that. So that's fun if you want to invest in the business side of it and maybe make some extra income for yourself and your family, and talk about oils to other people and spread good health and vibrations. Then there's some content on there telling you how to do that, which will also lead you into some private Facebook groups that are private. So, I mean, obviously you don't know about them and stuff. Secret club. How to make blends, how to make roller balls, which are super convenient and useful, and how to make other stuff, DIYing shampoos and this and that and all of the good jazz. And then I'll be going on there and adding other stuff like basil oil and what to do with that. What is that? Where does it come from? What does it do? How do you do that with that? And lavender, and of course lemon, and you know, all of the oils. It's going to take me years to get all this content on there for y'all, but sign up below and we'll do this together, and we will grow together, and it'll be great, and you'll get access to me, and I'm awesome. If you can't tell, I'm not egotistical, I promise. So I think that's all I have to tell you. If you're seeing this on YouTube, then come on over to earthandwater.co. It'll be in the menu tabs. You can find it. It's Essential Elements. And message me if you need to. You can also find that at earthandwater.co. All of my social medias are at earth_and water, across all platforms. It's the same. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm most active on Instagram and Twitter, but you can message me through my Facebook page also and get direct access to me. And when you sign up to this and when you do this, what access to me means is that you can ask me all of your essential oil questions. And if I don't know it, then my partners do. And by partners, yes, I mean the other people who do doTERRA with me, but some of them are chiropractors and doctors, and chiropractor's a doctor, right? And people who have been doing essential oils for 10 plus years. Okay, so they have a lot of knowledge and a lot of experience. And I've been doing this for 4 years. I'm not new to it. It's not overwhelming. It's not overwhelming. That is the number one thing that people tell me, that the reason that they do not get started with oils is because it's overwhelming. It's a lot of knowledge, it's a lot of information, and it is. But let me tell you, I don't know everything about oils, okay? My partners don't know everything about oils. They've been doing this for 10 plus years. They don't know everything there is to know about oils. You're not going to know, because as soon as you think you do, which you're never going to think you do, but once you think that you know everything about oils, they add more. And then you have to learn those. And they don't add just one at a time, y'all. They add like 5 plus at a time. And well, yeah. They'll drop like 3 oils, 4 products, a new thing to use them. Like, you know, they drop stuff all the time. So you're not going to know everything there is to know about everything, and that's okay. It's just like any other subject. There's a learning curve, yes, but getting started is the hardest part, always. Getting started is the hardest part of anything ever. And so you just don't let it overwhelm you, okay? Take a step back, dial it back, calm down, pick one oil at a time, one oil. This one's lemon. Lemon, peppermint, and lavender are going to be your beginner oils because you really can't go wrong with them. There's not really anything you can do wrong with those three. Like, you're not going to hurt anything playing with them. They're basically harmless, okay? Unless you got like a weird allergy, and I mean weird in a loving way. I don't mean like you're weird. I have weird stuff going on. Like, I can't use topical. My skin's super weird. My skin can't handle anything. But anyway, lemon, peppermint, and lavender are going to be the three that you want to start out with if you have never messed with oils at all. And, you know, just start with those three. Start with those three. Learn some stuff about those. You don't even have to know everything about those. Learn by problem. Learn by solving your own problems. Like, I want to fix my digestive issues. What oil is going to help me with that? So that would be peppermint, fennel, digestin. There's a lot that you could go towards for this. These books also help for that because you can look up an ailment. You can look it up by ailment, okay? Let's just open it up randomly here. And the first one I see is hangovers. So you can help hangovers with lemon, grapefruit, lavender, rosemary, or sandalwood. And they're color-coded by which ones they primarily suggest versus which ones would work if you don't have the first ones they suggest. And they also have little symbols next to them. Let me get this up here so you can see it. You see the symbols and stuff? See the little hand? Can you hear me all right? The little hand right there? That means topical. The little squiggly things, that means diffuse. And there's an ingest also somewhere. Not for these ones, but it's around. I can't see it right here. But anyway, so, you know, these books are great. These books are great. I have a coupon code for them if you want somewhere. I mean, I know where it is. It's on my Trello. It's organized, all neat and stuff. But as far as where you can find it, I don't know. But if you message me, I will get it to you, okay? Or email me at savannah@earthandwater.co. savannah@earthandwater.co. earthandwater.co. Everywhere, all the time, always. What else we got? Dermatitis, despair, detoxification, diabetes. I'm not going to go over these because that's what the course is for, or the directory, or the library, whatever you want to call essential elements. That's what essential elements is for. It's a fun place for us to hang out and learn things. So that's about all I got for you, and I don't want this video to be 20 minutes long because I know you don't want this video to be 20 minutes long. So I'm going to wrap it all up with, that's about all I can tell you right now. Come hang out with me in essential elements, and we'll get our essential oil on and learn about them and learn about how to use them safely with ourselves and our families and our kids and our pets and our everyone important to us in our lives. See you later.